This tutorial will take you through the Unknowns tab within Invitbox. The Unknowns tab is the tab where documents will always arrive if Invitbox does not know how to automatically handle them. Now that could mean a number of things. It could mean it's an electronic invoice copy that has been received for the first time from that supplier within the Invitbox. It could also be that it's a non-electronic invoice. For example, it could be a manually scanned document. It could also be a statement, for example, in which case we would file a statement and reconcile the statement within Invitbox. Or it could be another document altogether. It may be not a statement, nor a PDF invoice, or a scanned invoice. It could be something totally different. In this first tutorial, we're going to show you how to handle electronic documents. So you can see here in this example, we're in the Unknowns tab, we've clicked on the first option in the first panel, and the invoice image is displayed beneath. This scenario, we have a product company has sent us in an invoice. At any stage you can go to show email history and it will show you when it was received, who it was received from, and we can also see that in this example I am billed smartly and I've just viewed this document. So this is the process that you will always follow for electronic documents that have arrived from the supplier for the first time ever. We always first of all want to see, is there a map existing? Okay, so Invitbox uses maps to unlock data. Each supplier that has ever sent us an invoice into the system will have already been created a map, and what you want to do is search our system. So if I put in product and then put in company, you see the product company already exists. And if I search, double click on that, you'll see that there is an existing map. So we have got a line item map for product company. Now I may have went find map, and if it was a totally new supplier, you would see that there would be no map existing. In this scenario, you very simply click map for me, and the request will come through to our team at head office, and we will create a map for you within a 24-hour turnaround time. Once that map is created for that supplier, that is available for anyone to access through the entire Invitbox network. Okay, but just for this scenario, we'll assume that we're going to use the existing map, or again, this could be once our team have created the map, you would go find the map, there it is. Then you want to hit try map. Now what you'll see has happened is immediately our technology has stripped out all of the information that is on this particular invoice. So we strip out the document type, so this is a line item. You can also strip out service or summary data, so it doesn't always have to take out all of the line item information, and there's more information on that in our help desk support page. But in this scenario we've taken out all of the line item details, so we've got invoice number, date, due date, delivery date, order date, shipping date, purchase order. We detect currency, we also detect foreign currency. And then you can see we've taken out, in this scenario, each of the actual lines of information. And you can see below that our sanity check confirms that the GST, etc., the calculations have been made correctly by this particular map. So in this scenario, I'm happy that the data that this map is extracting is correct, and I'm happy to use this map. So just before I show you how to do that, you may find that for some reason the data that a map pulls out may not be the correct data set. The reason for that is that some suppliers may use more than one particular flavor of invoice. So if you do try a map and you realize that no, that map is not pulling the correct data, again you just hit the map for me button, and then it will come through, the request will come through to our team, we'll create the appropriate map, and then you simply apply the map. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use this map. Once I use this map and set it, anytime this supplier sends me any more invoices into this account, they will instantaneously move through to the in tray automatically without you ever having to go near the Unknowns tab again. So to use this map, I need to create the supplier profile. By doing that, I'll simply hit this add new supplier. And here we can enter in some details. We need to set some details here to create the supplier profile within Invitbox, and we do this so that Invitbox can remove all of the repetitive actions. So for example, we would set a default GL code, tracking categories, if you need a specific tax code, if you need particular days credit, all these sort of pieces of information which will avoid you having to enter these on a continuous basis. For more information on setting up the supplier profile, please refer to a separate tutorial. But for now, we'll just create a dummy supplier. So we'll put in some stuff here. Okay, and we'll just create that for now. So you would create your supplier, and then you would hit Use Map. Invitbox will ask you when you receive invoices from this email address, we'll automatically use this map. Is this the best map? In most circumstances it will be. And what's now happened is that map has now transitioned through to the in tray, and you can see all of this detail has been stripped out and ready to go. The next, as I said, the next time product company sends an invoice through to your Invitbox account, this will just immediately appear here. All of the relevant data stripped out. If I go back to the unknowns, you can see here we've got the other types of documents. So we've got, this is a handwritten invoice. You can see here we've also, in this scenario, we've got a statement. And this last one is from Clara's Cleaning Service, which is an electronic document. And in this scenario, we would be able to find and use a map. So for more information on how to deal with these other document types, please refer to the subsequent tutorials.